Yeah. 너의 come never sleep on me. Eyes on my chain 숙여 너의 go get it what you're looking at fool. 너의 눈 허리 멍청했고 find your comfort from another yeah. I go low like undercover yeah. Wanna know my name 죽지 않은 일은 위에 부어버려 기름 yes you can even guess me cause I'm baby high low로 확실해 not like maybe Level level welcome to my palace.
Hey everybody, so we're just doing a heat, beat, repeat, and chat in the evil air. So if you have any questions while we're doing this, or you just want to hang out, watch it happen, we're going to be heating up some metal, pressing it. We're up to 20 layers now. This is 20 layers that we're trying to get pressed together, and then we'll move on, cut it, do it again until we get up to 160 layers. Good stuff, good fun stuff. So sorry if it's not that great, but I'll do my best to try to get the sound quality better as we work. All right, let's get to it. Metal's just cooking right now. I'm trying to get it up to about, I don't know, 2,000 degrees or so. All right, there we go. Everything's set up. Let's get to cooking this. Oh, is that sounds up? Sounds off. I don't think you need to hear me talk. Hear what's going on. Aggressively relaxing. All right, good, man. I appreciate that. I have no idea what it sounded like on my side. Thank you for coming in, too, man. I appreciate it. I don't know if this is the best content out there, but I figured I'm in here. chit chat, maybe watch moving some metal around. I don't know. We'll see if the president. Well, you having a good night tonight? Anything interesting? Have you seen the new He-Man on Netflix? Watched that last night. It's all my head. Say I was a little underwhelmed by it. Seemed like too much of it. Rushing through it. I don't know what you think. It's a vice. Call it a press. It's really a vice. It's coming together all right. It's hot, huh? I haven't watched the new He-Man yet. Cooking chicken and cleaning. I feel that. Hey, I learned how to do that today. Easy. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Let's get swung back around here. This little camera's actually not that bad. Presently, I'm assuming that you're going to be going to Heroes Con. I'm assuming we'll see you down there. Enjoy. I'm still waiting on that sequel to Suck It Up, Old Man. It's a great comic. Comic books and blacksmithing. I'm the only content creator doing that. You know that, right? Just saying. We do it all here in Evil Dead. Hey, Wellbore, what's going on, brother? How you doing? It's frozen north of Canada, right? You're in Canada. You're right. Frozen north, tricky out there on the little oil fields. That's got to be some different work for this guy. Oh, yeah. I can handle a lot. Being cold is not one of those things. Well, that's crazy. Just thinking about it. Just what I see the guys do on television. I know it's not always the same thing. See the guys like Texas and stuff like that, right? With the chain around, it's filthy and dirty. And you can only imagine what that would be like if you're cold on top of it. Okay. That would just be crazy. It's working. Above freezing. Well, that's good. It's above freezing. Good. 80. Boy, it's cold. Now you gotta be sitting here thinking about freezing to death. People always say you should put on more light. Obviously, you gotta fit so cold. You don't wear that's crazy. Good guy. Yes, sir. I think that's what all the YouTubers do. Sure, I'll be at Heroes. Nice. Work done. Just trying to get the nice. Website. Joke. Internet scam / You're joining the fray with everybody else, huh? Well, Lord, were you thinking about coming down to Heroes? Was that something you were thinking about doing as well? Oh. It'd be great to meet you. Oh man. Some of that's all man in Texas. Stereotype. I think we should add a fold. Go ahead and get that. I'm at 20 layers now. Fold it. We start off with 5 layers. Just double the number. That should give us our 40. I don't know if I want to cut it or if I just want to bend it. Here. I think I'm going to want to bend it here. Because I need to stretch it out. What do you guys think? Tell me what to do. It's easier when people just tell me what to do. Instead of me trying to figure out. I can't. Okay. Sorry to hear that. You'll make it down here one day. I'm almost 5. Here. Oh, you have family in North Carolina, you say. That's God's country right there. I live right on the border of North Carolina. It's literally like right over there. That means anything you point over there. Which would be worse? 0 degree weather? 2,000 degree heat? I'll take the heat. What do y'all think? Get this stretched out. Just checking for any separation. Good, tight. Next couple of heats, we're going to get it really, really hot. Almost a yellow color. And we're really going to work this metal. Let it cook. We'll get one more pressing in between there. The white secret doesn't use it. That sounds good. It's more realistic. I'm super happy you guys are here. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. My days are great already. So now they're like, hey, you're a Jets, obviously. Who are you talking to, buddy? But yeah, you hear your voices back, seeing people. I live in the South. Everybody's like really polite. All right, boss. We'll be right back. I don't know. Watching this on Rewind or watching it now? What do you guys think? What's more important? Visually seeing what I'm doing? Or hearing me back? I think it's visual. You get a better camera. I can get closer. It's so hot over here. You can keep the edited camera right there, but it's on a jet boom, so I can adjust the height and all that stuff. I can't plug that one in. The reason why I know to do this for your own knowledge, you heat it up and start seeing these kind of black scabs on it. It's the best way to describe it. Usually means you guys can contaminate there. That's just something you don't know should be unfortunate. You really should. I think they do a good job. I should say that. Good job highlighting it. Still, the seat's complicated. It's really not that complicated. It's like it's different. So like I was saying, you should be able to see it now. If you look at it, you see this kind of black scabbish stuff that starts happening around where the seams and stuff are. It usually tells me that there's some sort of DLAM about to happen in there, so you can get ahead of it. I simply clean it out with the flux and some white stuff that looks like cocaine. What that does is it kind of melts down into almost like gel. It cleans all that stuff out. So, it's not a glue, but it's more like a lot of people use way too much of this stuff. It's inside the core, which almost never comes out. You spend hours cleaning it. It's a mess. What is up, Circumstance, jumping in here? Let's see here. First we got Chris Weiss talking. I'm glad we're watching something manly for once instead of comic stuff. She knows I'm a comic book nerd too, right? Like, I'm just saying, like, he'd be like, it's the best of both worlds. What up, homie? Circumstance with my guy. I'll be seeing him soon enough. She threw it. Fair enough. Welcome to the evil air, Circumstance. Love having you here, man. Even more so seeing you again. Hanging out with you at Playing Con. Really, as much as Playing Con is as a Comic Con, as fun as it is, it's the nightlife there. I think the most strong. Kind of be like, Jack Adam Savage is going to be there. It's fun. I get the dirt out. Certain things that you seem to be keeping yet? Thoughts, opinions, criticisms? If not, I got plenty for you. Move this over to the press, but that's just together a little bit more since we used some stuff. That's the technical stuff. You know what I just realized? I did not know. Aggressively relaxing. I didn't know you were here. Well, just realized. Well, that's maybe he told me. Just getting the metal closer and closer together. All the stuff you see on the outside of it, like these little bumps and stuff, that's just from where the weld held now. It's starting to separate off because the metal's starting to join together. It's a different temperature heat. Can't stand the heat, so it's got to get out of the kitchen. Well, we got Steve White. What are you using? That's fun. Just borax. Just good old fashioned 20 mule borax. Damascus by hand. Using the cheapest and the easiest stuff that I got. No power hammers, no hydraulic presses, none of that mess. Just the guns. Get some. Keep running. Live in the lair. All the clips on in this video. You know, that's fair. My wife is actually embarrassed by that video. I should say that. Excellent. Old school. There it is. There's the statement of the night. Old school's the best school. It takes forever. You're not getting 160 layers done in 2 hours. But get it on the old anvil. Keep, beat, repeat. Let's see here. Yeah. I know I had to do some live stream for this particular project because when I was talking about it with some people, they were saying 160 layers, you can't do that by hand. And I'm like, God, yeah, you can do that by hand. It takes forever, but it can be done by hand. So this is my video proof. It can be done by hand. Anybody can do this. Hammer, something to hold the metal with, something hard to hit on. This is one of those cases. I wish I had a piece of railroad track instead. I tell you how many times I make that run every time I make it. Alright. Front off of it. Have it keep metals up. Scale. Alright, let's get over it. got it to where we got no sea. I know that's not the best sea out there, but again, the junk welds on the side, right? Just on the other side of it, you can almost see where it's almost one homogeneous piece. I always think it's weird how on camera it always looks kind of a purple color. That's a bright red to me right now. Tell you what, I have been enjoying doing this live because in between the burnings, I don't want to just stand there and stare at the furnace. So having you guys come in and give me things to talk about is really awesome. Hey, you got somebody, your neighbors must love. Your ladies love the driveway barbecue. So all my neighbors are old retired machinists and welders from like the shipyards and stuff. So they love what I do here. K-pop jumping in. What is going on? K-pop, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. It's fair. Nothing really, obviously. It's fair. Just got home. Just got home. This is nice. He probably makes some cool stuff. So if you don't mind it, that's fair. Perfect neighbors. Yes, they are. They're the perfect neighbors. Plus, it also helps the fact that we live, we have jet fighters at practice here. So, like, everybody's houses are pretty much soundproof to some degree. Yeah, I actually have a neighbor. That puts me to shame. He doesn't make his, but he's a collector of modern firearm versions, as he says. That just means he buys really cool shit and shop shit. Every time. A little something go off in his hammer. You can see him dancing across the street or something. But you can't really take them 20 years old. Alright, let's cook it. You ever notice that blacksmiths, when they're really getting into it, have the same power stance as a heavy metal band bass player? Welcome to the dope show. Again, got the welds right across the top here, but all of that in between there, it's about there. We'll get it stretched out a little farther, going on it. That will give us 40 layers. Keep working from there. Not all tonight. I'm sure you got other things. Like I said, most of my neighbors are retired. They they wear hearing aids. So, I mean, really, just to avoid all this mess, all they got to do is they're good. All right. Love the forge setup. Thank you. That's a Devil's Forge that I picked up. It is a dual. I'm operating on one right now because I don't need both of them cooking. And it was super cheap, actually. I should put that out there. So the forge I had before that one, we had over at my actual shop. I have a real shop. And it's a much bigger one. So I was like, well, I want to do some work from home because COVID, everybody's going to die. So I just want to work from home. I got that. I'm kind of suspect of it, but I've had it for 5 years now, and it's a great little forge. Really useful. Smaller than this, get something up, but big enough. Yeah. That's a good point. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. Normally, I'll just show you this. I gotta let that cook for a second. Quick lesson in material science. I'll try to make it fun, I promise. It won't be too boring. So this is each piece of steel that we're dealing with right now. They have 10 layers in them, which means I've cut them, stacked them, hammered it out, cut them again, stacked them. Right, you following? So now we're at the 20. So now I'm drawing it. The way the pattern would look, now's a good time to start manipulating it. So what I want to do is I want to draw it out as thin as I can and just fold it and then work it back out again. And then fold it and then work it back out again instead of cutting it each time and stacking it. See if we can't get a decent pattern because I'm making a really small knife. Here, I'll just show you guys what I'm making. I gotta let that cook for a second. So here's our concept. What we're doing is we're making Lady Fantastic a scalpel that she can use in her little lab. What's going on, Roscoe? Thanks for coming in. So with it being a scalpel and it being Damascus, it's super small. If you've ever seen a scalpel before, they're really small. So our layers have to be really defined in it. Otherwise, you're not going to notice them anyway. That's why we need 160. We need to fold and expand out these lines better. Does that make sense? I don't know. Does that make sense? Makes sense in my head, I guess. I don't know. All right, who else we got here? We got, I'm saying hi to Roscoe. I have been welding all day. Just come home. Watch. Right? It's always relaxing to watch somebody else work. One other thing about folding this that you mentioned welding, I don't have to re-weld everything back together. I can just forge weld it instead of wire welding it all together. That's a good point. Look at you guys. Active as all get out. It's awesome. Oh, thanks, Roscoe. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Nicely. Yeah, so like, I don't know if she was hinting or directly telling me, but like anytime she was on a chat with me, she was always talking about Damascus stuff. You know, I always say, what's up to May and the Evil Layer? I can't guarantee when it will get done, but I'll do my best to try to make it. And I was like, maybe I should catch a hint. So we'll just make some Damascus stuff. And a scalpel makes sense for her. I guess. She's in design. Like, I know she works in a lab. So yeah. Does she actually do any cutting or anything like that? Probably not. She'll probably use it for an unboxing, which will work just as good. Here we go. Yeah, excited for her to win now. Nice. Wellboard's back from the cold. All right, so this is ready. Let's get this out and see if we can get this stretched out a little farther before we roll it. Where are we at? What did I say? That's freak. I'll take my medium rare. If you're cooking, I'm cooking, baby. Cooking. We're saying hi to each other. That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm so happy you guys are here. It makes me very happy. So you kind of see this stuff. It's kind of weird where I live. There's actually a lot of blacksmiths and comic book collectors here. I kind of get the best of both worlds, both my hobbies. And I'm always hearing people whenever I'm in the live chats. I'd like to see blacksmithing or something along those lines. I never got a comic book nerd would have a blacksmithing. Put people on, let them cook, right? Good stuff. It's hot. So temperature variances, what does that look like? So we got mild steel, we got 1095. Those are just two types of steel. There's nothing to overthink about there. What I need them to do is I need to get them to a bright yellow in the sun. Gotta get really, really hot because when you're fold and in that amount of heat, which gives me a time frame, I gotta get it folded, sealed, borax, slammed, and back in there, then we'll take it over to the press after it heats up again and start getting it cranked down. You'll be here for the 40 layer. It'll be fun. Good times. Challenging times. It's just hot. Record this part. I got my camera right here so I can record this with people. I can get straight up behind the scenes. Make sure we get the right angle. Not that I'm good at the building, but direct shot there. Oh, just make some pull off. Bring it up a little bit. There we go. I'll show you guys the camera setup that I use. So this is the camera setup here. This is a jib boom that I built. Videos at Evil Eye. Anybody can do it, and it's scalable. Super easy. Alright, still got everybody saying hi. Here we got K-pop saying, how long can you keep the heat in the steel? In this case, as long as my ammo doesn't get too cold, because it draws the heat out, of course, I can probably get the thin metal that I've been working out. I probably got about 5 to 6. Anything beyond that, you're kind of minutes. You're kind of pushing it. The greatest rule is don't worry about time frame, worry about color. That's right. Never hit gray steel. It just pops right off, right? Everybody. Big creative stuff. Nice. I thought that was a little weird for a second too. I was like, I did create a sound. I was like, you made the puppet, the Rasco puppet. That was kind of awesome. All right, I think we're ready. Let's make sure our camera shot is in. brush. Always scale. My center. Eyeball it. Light. This is always the hard part. Cutting it, we do it, it's easy. Rub it. Oh, we're ready. Just go ahead and just eat it. Crazy cats are talking about. Cut that off. Where are we at? Okay. I'll probably drive you crazy with questions. No, ask all the questions you want. I'm always happy to answer questions. If I know the answer. If not, I'll make something up you won't know the difference. Oh, that's actually pretty Joe. You making a dagger sword? Cut. So it's simply Damascus chopsticks. I'm making a scalpel for Lady Fantastic. She's been wanting something made from Damascus. Try to fit something to her personality. Damascus doesn't really translate to anything in comic books really. So I'm going with her profession. Looks like a project you need to do. Let's make some different tongs. Oh no, these are my favorite tongs ever. I have 20 different pairs, but I like these kind of wide open ones. Because it really helps you get in there. Plus they got the groove in the middle. Just sometimes when you're trying to pick something up that's flat, you got to kind of wiggle it in there and clamp it. But oh yeah, I've had these forever. Oh, Lady Apple loved that. Yeah, I think she would too. Yeah. I don't expect her to use it as a scalpel, but she can do unboxings with it or whatever. That should be fun. Oh, there we go. Careful. got a pretty good fold here. I'll show you real quick before I put it in there. I don't know how that's coming out. We've got 4 layers there, no major gaps. So that's good. Fold. Let's see. This down in here, clean it out. Just in case there is any big layers. Borax doesn't help the metal stick, it just cleans it out. It's not like glue. It just cleans out all that iron scale that you can't get to in there. You heat it up, all this blood right out. I think once we make this a solid piece, we'll call it clips for today, and we'll just get right back to it. Unfortunately, we'll be able to tomorrow night. Maybe Wednesday night we'll come back live again. I hope. I don't know. We still got some work done. Still get it done. Super happy everybody's here. So I'll probably take this over to the vise next. Use the vise as kind of a press. It can collapse again. It'll give us another few heats. Hammering. These different parts of the handle. Doing this to not only tell you, but to keep it in my head as well. You come with me. Come on. Not too shabby. I just threw that up there like I expected you to see it, but to forget it kind of slow things down. Just a little bit more borax to it, make sure everything's cleaned down as it's pressing together. We should be able to do camera work. Got the video. Follow the eye. Let's check the chat. See what's going on. Let's see here. That's my good side, by the way. You're welcome for that. Let's see. How many times do you plan on folding? So I want to get to 160 layers. So this right here, we're trying to get the 40 to stick. So at least 40 to 80, 2 more times, because it started off as a layer of 5. Does that make sense? Are you following? So we're there right now. So yeah. And honestly, I'm just, if I don't like the way this looks, I'll just draw back out, cut it, weld it, and just go back that way. So this is kind of a test run on just folding it rather than cutting, welding, and doing the whole process over and over and over again. It's the process that part of it just makes it easier. Let's see what else we got here. It says, I like the other side better. All right. Hey, I have a question. What does OSX stand for? What does that stand for? That's good. I want to know what you're a freak about. Maybe it's just the letters. Maybe you just freak about OSX. I don't know. But it's interesting. Make some different comments. I want to be sure I got through everybody's comments. So I do appreciate all of you being here. Operating System X. Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. Nice. Start on the front end. Oh, that's not good. 3 floors are a must. That's from all the blocks. That's going to be a thing. Trying to make it live, I have a problem. I see. So yeah, some of the borax got buckled up on it and a divot, creating kind of a glass effect to it. There we go. That's going to be good. I'm going to show it off. So you'll see this is where the fold is right here. You can see where it's kind of all starting to come together. It's coming together pretty nice. I can keep it in front of the camera for you. If it wasn't together nice, you would see like where you see this kind of weld right here where it's kind of dark, you would see that all along there because the outside would cool a lot faster. So these little tiny areas right here, that's just old weld. It's slowly breaking off. But you would also see it like right through here. Probably don't want to do that. special borax. It's a good way to test to make sure everything's sticking together. I'm not gonna lie. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're into. Blacksmithing just does something to you. It makes you feel, I don't know, just heating up metal and just moving metal. There's something about that. I know how to weld and things like that, and I really enjoy that stuff too. But man, you get it, and I can't explain it. Just taking something like metal and making it like putty and just crushing it. That seems dangerous. Those things are that I do. All right. So conversion to heat with your ankle by standing next to it. Hammer in hand. Hammer extended. Side. Face. I think I understand your question. Let me show you the hammer. So this is a Nordic hammer that I use, and you can tell it has a flat space there. So what I do is I try not to overextend my arm out too far because this is too much leverage. I do have a bad habit of choking up on my hammer when I'm tapping because you really don't have to, right? But it's just a habit that you have. It's what I need to get out of. But generally, I hold it there, and I'm using these muscles, not my elbow. So when I'm swinging, it's going to come up to about my face. And then I just let gravity drop it. I don't force the hammer down. I just kind of let it happen. So this is my motion when I'm hitting. And then if I'm driving something, because different hammer strikes do different things. If I'm bringing something towards me, what I'll do is I'll actually stick my fingers out like this and just hold it like this and just let the swing naturally happen. Same thing when I want to go out this way, right? I lighten up my grip on it. Here, I'll show you on the anvil. At no point am I gripping anything hard and using crazy muscle power. All I'm doing, again, these muscles, big muscles do big work. That's what I was taught. Right? So when I'm swinging, right there's my motion. You notice my elbow stays. And I'm getting as much leverage. Now, if I need to hit it harder, I'm not going to, no, I'm just going to extend out on my grip. There's more force comes down like that. And then, of course, I have a bad habit of tapping, which is a bad habit. But yeah, just even my grip, like I can stick my fingers out and still hit. Same I would if I was clenching it and driving it down. You're just wasting energy at that point. The moving metal is hard enough. You don't need to be doing a bunch of extra work that doesn't drive power to the metal. Did I answer your question or did I avoid it? Oh, on the anvil. So yeah, I'm just using the face for right now, and then the edges to fold. Stupid autocorrect. I get you, man. Well, I would have did a whole spiel with just how to hammer. It's just good knowledge, I guess. Very cool, thank you. I'm into thick mills. Once you start heating and folding, do you have to do all the folds at once, or can you do part of it today? Yeah, that's what I've been doing. So here again, we'll go back to the blackboard for a second. That's going to take a minute to heat anyway. This is getting a little chilly. So there's how many times I'm going to do it. And the first day I just did that. Second day I did that. And a few days ago I did that. Today we're working on this. And then I'll come back tomorrow and I'll do that. And if I can get them both done at the same time. No. And then we'll actually work on the form instead of just making the billet. Yep. Okay, cool. And we got hitting the road, finishing the job. You can tell like warranty. Nice. Take it easy, Wellborn. Thanks for coming in, man. I appreciate that. Super cool having you guys here. All right, I think we're ready to hit again. remember where I put my phone. And it just, see, you guys threw me off because I had my hammer. There it is. Ooh. Now I'm hitting the folded side. Right, at the lip side. Now I'm hitting the folding side. And I'm actually hitting the exact same spot on the anvil too. I'm not moving the hammer around to hit things. That's what this hand does. This is where I move things. Again, big muscles do big work. Turn it over. Yeah, I don't like using a lot of this stuff like I see a lot of other people do. I try to use as little as I can. To clean this stuff out of there over a period of time, that's a welding project in itself. All right, what do we got going on here? Oh, anytime. The more I go over the plan, the more it reminds me of the basics that I have to do, right? Because I'm one of those guys, like I'll be working it and then all of a sudden I'll get a bright idea, you know, and then it turns into a really, really bad idea. I'm that guy. That is me all day long. So the more I say it, the more I got to do it. Nice, always a pleasure. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Got a couple other exciting projects coming up too. I don't know how I'm going to do them. We're going to make something for Papa Wheelie. Biggie Shack requested a gun. I don't think he knows I can actually make one. I don't think I'm going to make him a gun in his way he thinks. I'm not making him a 9mm. I don't know, we'll come up with something cool with that. We got, what else we got this year? We got the, oh, there was a list of projects. Where's my list at? There's a couple of things. Making a ring this year. Again, I like making rings. Rings are easy to make. Plus, there's a lot of things you can do with very small things. I like working on small things and adding a lot of detail. There's something big I'm forgetting. You go to Denver, Colorado. Something. Down to the side some more. Basics. Don't forget your basics. Always clean. Never hit gray metal, always clean. Always hit the same spot. See, there's that bad habit I was talking about. See, I'm choked up on the hammer and I know I got to swing on her. That's what we're doing. Also, it makes you slow down, which you really need to do. It's all about the basics, just like anything, I guess. All right, let's take a look here. I'll show you all something kind of cool. So I don't know if you saw how long the last piece was. You'll notice it's about half the length. It's starting to thin out a little bit. Stretch out. All right, but you'll see right here. Right here, we got a little bit of a lip going on. I'm not worried about that. Once this gets stretched out and collapsed on each side, that goes out, this will just get cut off. But we're almost at where this is almost a homogeneous piece. We've still got a little bit of gappage in here, but that's all right. We can work that out as we move forward. I need to call the cats over at master class and see if they'll let me teach class online. I do it for free. Basics. I don't want to get into anything crazy. I think a 1,000 layers that has to be samurai sword. Like a spoon. Shape it. Blacksmith spoon. That'd be awesome, actually. Little stirring spoon, little sugar spoon. Or as they call it in the 80s, bump spoons. Well, fold, hammer. Yeah, that's the process. Heat, beat, repeat, and then boom. That's it right there. Comic-Con, Barhouse workout, great plans, and go off the rails. Yes, I'm very familiar with Comic-Con scene, nightlife. Marcus, and well, let's just go ahead and say the Kansas boys, Kansas Missouri boys. They're, yeah, that's something else. And then Baltimore Comic Con, that's a whole other experience going. But they have power plants now, which is cool. Heroes Con, not much of a nightlife there. Some cool bars, but you know, it's the South, North Carolina. These are a little different pace there. Got a bunch of craziness going on. Yeah. And then I went to Emerald Con one year. I won't do that again. That was a nightmare. Oh my god! Everywhere you went, everybody wanted to have like some deep discussion about pseudo bullshit. Doesn't matter. Don't like, oh my god. I was in. A long time ago, I was stationed in Seattle, worked outside recording station there. And recently, I would say within the last few years, I went back for Emerald City Comic Con, and I barely recognized it. I was like, oh my god, that was crazy. Some guy called me a capitalistic Nazi pig, and I looked at him and I was like, you want to know how I know you don't know what you're talking about? Just think about what you just said. Capitalism, Nazi, that doesn't judge. Here's how I know you're speaking something. Yeah, it's crazy. But people get mad and upset. You know, the first thing looks like the problem will be. Basics. Everybody's feeling in the chat. Go. What we got going on here? We got. You get one of those face tracking things. Probably break following this month. All right, what do we got? Too much happening in my life. I'm aiming for Heroes Con 2025. Don't blend. Got to take care of life first. No doubt about that. I'd love to go back to Baltimore, but I'm not ready for that yet. Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah. Next time you all see Remy Q Studios talk, ask him about our experience and what we decided. We just decided to try everything in one night. That turned into a thing, definitely. It's cool, okay. It's a great con to aim for. My favorites, pure comic book. Yeah, it is definitely. It is. It 90% of it, 99% of that. I'm safe in saying that is comic book hunting and collecting there. And like people are like, I know a lot of the dealers go to like Baltimore and Planet, but when I see them there, they're like willing to work better deals. It's like Black Friday for comic book secondhand selling. It's weird. It's crazy. Yeah, Baltimore. Yeah, crazy. Since the last time I was there. Baltimore Comic Con. I don't know. I went there. I didn't go last year. I went the year before that, and it seemed like a lot less than I remember. Like back in 2015, I try to go every year except for last year. I just wasn't feeling it. Definitely don't want to make a habit of not feeling it. Toronto Con is coming up in March. Toronto Con. Nice. That's right, Steve. You're from Frozen North as well. Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Let's see. Also went to Fan Expo 2019. For concert, but ran out of time. There used to be the other buildings in a small basement area. Nice, yeah. Nice. Alright. Comic Cons are fun, no doubt about that. It's especially cool when there's like other people you know going. They're not fun by yourself. I've done that a couple of times. Been to a Comic Con by myself, and I was just like, luckily I'm a member of like American Legions, VFWs. I just lived there. And then told a bunch of early veterans how I'm a comic book collector, and you should be too. Yeah. It doesn't really work with the Vietnam too much. All right, let's get that little seed that pops. Let's go get that nice first. Tell I work with black people. I've never seen these things first. Alright, oh, check this out. This is beautiful. This is coming together good. Look how little bit good. So, yeah. Sliding thing. I got 4 eggs. Well, that's coming together. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Yeah, it's a hot spot right there. Too shabby. Not too shabby. A few more. Oh, wife's working late tonight. I get the DoorDash, which means I get fast food tonight. I never get fast food. Never get fast food. Not that I eat healthy either. You know, whatever. All right, what do we got here? We got, White Walker. Nice. Popping up Canada. Would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah. Last time the only place I've ever been in Canada, I went to Kingston once. We went up to Ottawa a few times, Ottawa a few times. That was a good time. But I was single back then. I don't think I need to be going up there married. Yeah, that's what you got. Looks interesting, yeah. All right, man. Get some sleep. Take care of yourself. Get that sleep. Right. Cool, but it actually looks hot. You're in the right place for a dad joke. I'll give you a dad joke before we sign off tonight. Don't you worry. Cool. Open up. Used. Dog stand. Grill. Hot dog stand for the grill. Should make a bitch. Am I reading that right? Frisbee? Okay. Oh. You're going to have to DM me that if we can figure something out. So, I got a couple more things I can fit on the old list. Like you grill a bunch. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying now. Yeah. Something that's foldable. Who is it? Somebody's been sending me that kind of stuff, like other people's designs of stuff like that. And Tapia family. I don't know if that's again another subtle hint or if they're just showing me something cool, but do something to cook wheat meats on. That's something to think about. Oh, no, brain fluids going down. I have like 20 ideas for the next one. I'll be able to make up a single one of them. Think about that. That's an interesting one. I like this kind of weird idea. That's where always the fun creative stuff comes from. Yeah, the homogeneous piece of steel, folks. That is solid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this cool overnight. And then tomorrow we'll stretch it out to the same length that it was that you saw earlier. And fold it, and start the next layer. Not tomorrow night. No. I gotta read comic books tomorrow night. Weird when you have 2 channels on YouTube trying to spend your time out there. Magnets everywhere. I keep magnets stationed around the evil lair. Pick up all the grind dust and stuff. Get everywhere. That'll take a few minutes to cool down. Let's see what we're talking about in the chat. Alright. Uh-oh. Camera's getting wonky on me. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. I got freak, okay, I was there. Let's see here. Yeah, can grill to be used. I like that idea, actually. Have it self-contained, hold its own fire. Disc golf, yeah. Plays disc golf. I know some people that do that too. They say it's healthy. All I see them do is walking around with it. It's like golf. I get my exercise. I play golf. Swing 19 times. That's weird. My high school design weapons and metal items. I just never got around to learning the craft. Oh, yeah. Blacksmithing's not hard. It's definitely fun to work with somebody that knows what they're doing and kind of follow through. One, so you know terminology, so you can talk, communicate with other blacksmiths. Two, so you don't have to do everything the hard way. Surprisingly, blacksmithing's not it's physically hard and taxing on the body. It is that, but it's very rhythmic. That's the best way to think of it, right? That's why you see you hit the anvil to get the bounce and, slamming down. It's good. Really rhythmic. Damascus, okay. Didn't know. Yeah, that dude's playing golf. Okay. Pro, nice. Let's see, he's full of just coffee. Nice. I got Lee from Whack Comics to do actual disco golf. Nice. Nice. You catch it crazy. Alright, let's start getting things cooled down. Oh. Good luck. Alright. So we have discussions about He-Man, Comic-Cons, cooking dinners, disco golf. I like putting my propane on top of a bucket so I don't flip it down and adjust it. I'm that lazy when I'm doing this. I hate bending over to pick things up. Seems like we should have a better design as human beings. Oh. These bend another way, follow them. I don't know what I'm saying now. I'm just ranting. I'm getting a big back. I'm excited. All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Hey, I really want to thank all of you for coming by. I do appreciate it. It's fun. It's fun having people here. It's fun answering questions. It's fun talking about other things. So, yeah, definitely. Again, not tomorrow night because I got to get everything ready for the comic book review. Wednesday, maybe. Thursday definitely. We'll probably be back out here in the evil layer. I don't know. We'll see. So thank you all for coming. I do appreciate it. Let's hit up these last couple of comments here. What do we got? I think all the topics covered except the Illuminati and Mason secrets. We can talk about that. Like, I don't know if you know I'm a Mason. All right. Marcus. Good times. Good times, man. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Night, Joe. It's nice. Let's do it again. We will. Thursday we'll try to come up with something. Definitely. See you, dude. See you, hon. Take it easy. I just got excited. I did. I do. I love listening to people tell me what masonry is. It's one of my favorite things. All right, guys. Take it easy. I'm going to check you out with Coffee Brand Coffee, because if I don't try to sell you coffee, I'm not doing my job. So enjoy my generic commercial for Coffee Brand Coffee. Bye. Hey, what's going on, folks? This is your boy Pocan Joe to talk to you about Coffee Brand Coffee. We serve people that are tired of gimmicky advertising and branded companies that want to lecture you. At Coffee Brand Coffee, all we want to do is serve you freshly roasted coffee wherever you're at, whenever you want it. Consider Coffee Brand Coffee. Check us out, check our reviews out, and use promo code POCANJOE or the link down in the description to save yourself some money. Give me the opportunity to get you a delicious cup of coffee.